15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45. There goes Davis. Oh my God! Davis is going to run it all the way back. Auburn's going to win the foot.
All right, Kim folk, how we doing today? Hopefully better than we were doing Saturday. Where did it go wrong? Man, I don't know where it didn't go wrong. This game was a terrible game from start to finish. And how do we go? Where do we go from here, man? It's two different roads. We're at a fork. Forks two streets, I think. You can go right. Right represents the right way, which means this is an anomaly, and this will not continue. Or we can go down the other road. It's the road straight to termination papers for Brian Harsin, and that is that this game becomes a trend. I mean, the team was flat for the entire second half. The sideline was horrible. Even the fans in the stands could feel it. This game, from start to finish, was just bad. I wasn't really around much for the 2012 season. I was only like 9 years old at that point, 8 or 9. So I don't really remember that season from the 2012 season. But man, from what I've heard, this looks just like the 2012 season. And I'm hoping that is not the road that we're going to go down, because if that's the road that we're going to go down, Brian Harsin won't make it past Georgia. And I think Coach Harsin's a good coach. He just has to get this straightened out, because this game was all on coaching for the most part. It was bad coaching decisions. No adjustments at the half. A bad game plan from the beginning. We knew Manny Diaz was going to bring heat. We didn't game plan for how to work that out. I mean, we moved the pocket in the second half, but now we got our quarterbacks throwing on a run. So I don't know what went wrong as far as looks like they watched no film, even though that this was the game that was circled on the schedule from January, you know. But where we go from here, we have to make drastic changes. Offensive line probably needs a complete overhaul. People need to move around because they're not in the right spots right now. Receivers, as far as separation goes, there was none. We didn't even try and get it into our most explosive player's hands, Tank, enough. I mean, he broke a big one at the end of the first half that seemed to give us some momentum, and then we know how that went after that. Shed fumbles. I think that was that drive, or it was the drive after that. I can't remember. I'm not going back and rewatching this game. But defensive line didn't perform well, and overall we just didn't look ready. Coach Harsin has 1 week to get us ready, or this is going to get really bad. There's already people talking about him getting fired. He loses to Missouri, it's going to get bad. So where we go from here? Get better at football. I mean, that's all that we can really do, is improve on the fundamentals and scrub it down and start over. We still have a chance to win 8 games this year. The only games that I think that we could really chalk up as L's for sure is Bama and Georgia. So from now on, every game is up for grabs. We shouldn't be outmatched in any of these games, and if we are, fair or not, Coach Harsin doesn't have a job in the 2023 season here at Auburn. War Dame Eagle.
Selena, go! Oh. Stop!